we will be using a new language called a Structured Query Language, or SQL, to manage databases. We will be using this website, as you can see on this screen, to learn SQL language. In the next video, I will talk about the history of a SQL language. Here I want to talk about how to use this website. I have listed the website link in this video's description section below. Please bookmark this web link so that next time you can click on the link and visit this website. This is an open source cloud computing system, which means you don't have to install any software, anything on your computer. As long as you are on the internet, you open a web browser, any web browser, Safari, Chrome, Firefox, any web browser, and then click on the link I listed in this video description section. You should be able to see this website. All the databases we will be using for class lectures, class assignments have been installed on this cloud computing system. If you click the Restore Database button here, if you click on it and then click OK, you should be able to see all of these names like customers, categories, employees, and so on. Each one of the names represents a data table. Let's click on it. You see, if you click on customers, you will be able to see all the customer records in this database. If you click on employees, you should be able to see all of this employee information. What we need to learn is we will be learning SQL to manage this database and pull qualified data from this database so that we can create some business report and so on. We'll be using this website. Later in this semester, I will talk about the SQL functions, so you will learn how to use select from and so on to pull data from the database. This is the database website we will be using. Some classmates prefer to read. Some classmates may say, Professor, I want to read the tutorials in order to learn SQL function. Can I do that? Yes, you can. If you go to MyLeo Online website and then go to Schedule of Lectures, click on it, and then click on this document. Once it's open, it can show you what we will be talking about every week, right? Some contents are listed on MyLeo Online. I made notes about those contents. If you see contents on MyLeo Online, then you can go to this MyLeo Online website to access to the learning materials. But some contents, like the SQL tutorials, are listed on the cloud computing website. I listed the tutorial links in this document. For example, if you want to see how to use the SQL where function, you can click on the link under SQL where. This is the tutorial website, as you can see here. You can read how to use this function by using this tutorial. By the way, you don't have to click on previous or next button. You don't have to read the documents in a sequence. We will not talk about all the SQL functions. We only talk about the important functions in this semester. So you don't have to read the documents in a sequence. You can read the documents by using the list here, the list in the schedule of lecture document. This is how you use the cloud computing website and how to read the tutorials. I also recorded the lecture videos to show everyone how to use SQL functions. I listed the videos on MyLeo Online. The best way to study this course is to watch the lecture videos first. Then, if you want to know more about SQL, you read the tutorial documents according to the schedule of lectures. This is how we study this course, and I will see you in the next video.